guys, welcome to weekly vlog number 4. It is Thursday, January 5th, 2017. It's a new year, it's super exciting. I don't know I'm starting the weekly vlog on a Thursday, but I don't think I've ever started a weekly vlog on a Sunday or a Monday, so I guess it's just my style to start it at a random day in the week and then go for about a week, so here we go. I'm heading off to the grocery store now because we are running low on a few things and it's already chilly now and it's going to get colder and colder and colder throughout the week and there's a chance of snow. And if you know anything about Southerners, it's that when it's like 40 degrees, people are at the grocery store stocking up on essentials. So the fact that it might snow, I'm sure there's very little left at the grocery store. So I'm going to go now before we run out so that we have some food for the rest of the week. Okay, I'm back from the grocery store and I have 3 things to tell you. 1, the song Jealous by Nick Jonas is my full-out jam. I have been obsessed with that song since it came out, I think 2 summers ago, I love it. It's ridiculous and I just love it. And I listened to it on the way to the grocery store and on the way back from the grocery store. Second thing is that I was totally right on my assessment of what the grocery store was like. Or what the grocery store would be like. It was crazy. There were people everywhere with full carts. There was like barely any milk left. I couldn't even get the milk I wanted. Barely any bread left. Hilarious. It's like 32 degrees today, which is definitely cold. And there's a chance for maybe some flurries tonight or tomorrow morning. And we are just fully ransacking the grocery store because you just can't go out in that. For sure can't go out in that. The third thing is that I got this free pan. I'm going to show you in a second. It's super cool. So since September, our store has been doing one of these Farberware things where you collect stamps. Every time you go to the store, you get a certain number of stamps. And then you fill it all the way out. This is not you have to turn in your booklet. So this is another booklet I have that I only have 18 of them. But the other one I had all 160. So I was able to turn it in for this nonstick skillet, which is what I got. And it's a $60 value. When she rang it up, it was $60. And then she scanned this special thing with my little book. Look. Like a nice thick bottom. It's a nice skillet. We have I have a skillet set that I bought when I first moved into my own apartment, but this one's much nicer. So I'm super excited about that too. So it was a good shopping trip even though people are crazy. It's legitimately snowing outside. It is so beautiful. I'm drinking a cup of hot chocolate because it's freezing cold outside. And while I'm drinking that, I am editing a video for my YouTube channel. So I haven't checked in at all today because it has been such a stressful Friday. Nothing like I thought it was going to be. So when I got up, everything was good and fine and I got ready and I filmed a 50 random facts about me video, which is already live when you're watching this. And I went and started editing that and everything was, my day was coming along the way that I wanted it to. And then my blog was totally crashed. It would not load. It was just a hot mess and I was getting a whole bunch of messages from readers who were like wondering why my blog wasn't working, and it had gotten a virus apparently. After I was on the phone for 2 hours with my host, I found out that there was this issue and there was a virus and I needed to spend $100 to get this special protection because it's probably going to happen again. So I did that, and so that took 2 hours and $100. Pretty much not the way anybody wants to spend their Friday, but I did get it set back up. Sorry, I muted the TV and it just keeps popping back on. So I got that set up. So it's fine. It just was stressful, and just I was at the computer all day trying to get it back up, and it's like, you know, I have 5 years of content on that blog, and I can't afford. You like this? And I can't afford to lose that. And so I have it backed up, and I have things in place, but it's always a little bit of a panic when it's like, what's going on with my site? I want it to be live, and I want it to look the way it's supposed to look, and I was getting just error codes. My site wouldn't even load. It was a hot mess. So because of that, I really haven't eaten all day. So it's 8:45 right now, and I am so hungry. I just cleaned up our hot mess kitchen because Riley had a long day at work too, and so neither of us care. Dishes were just everywhere. I'll show you what I'm making in a second, but I'm sorry that I haven't been around very much today. It's just that as soon as I went to sit down and start working, everything came undone, and I ended up sitting there for 7 or 8 hours straight, and my neck and back are so sore. I'm so hungry, so it hasn't been my most favorite day ever. So while I was cleaning up, I boiled some water, and I'm gonna make some of this tortellini. I'm just going to pull out as much as I want and put the rest back in the fridge. And I actually have some leftover, it's actually frozen, LOL. I actually have some leftover homemade tomato sauce that was in the freezer, so I'm just going to pull some of that out and reheat it because homemade tomato sauce is so much better than store-bought. And then I'm going to shave some Parmesan on top, and I'm going to make some garlic bread because I just need a carby, delicious pasta meal right now. I'm so hungry, and I'm tired, and I'm stressed, and I'm just really over today. So there you have it. I am eating on the couch and obviously watching The Office because it is what I watch when I'm stressed out. Riley made breakfast tacos. So there's a flour tortilla, bacon, eggs, cheese, salsa, and a little bit of sour cream. Yum. So it's Saturday morning. Well, I think it's about afternoon now. It's 1:30, and Riley and I are going to go on our Starbucks date because we were going to go Friday afternoon yesterday, which we usually do, but it was super snowy, so we decided to stay in. So we're going to head out and do that, and I just got a really fun package in the mail. So my tennis shoes are about 3 years old, and they are very worn out, and so I wanted to get some new ones before Disney, and so I got these off Amazon, and I think they're so cute. I really like them because they look smaller than they are. I wear a size 9 in normal shoes and a size 10 in tennis shoes, but these don't look like they're size 10 when you wear them. So I don't look like Bigfoot, so it's a good thing. Anything you have to say?
No, I got new pants.
Show them off. Hey.
They're really long.
That's surprising because you're tall.
And I got them extra wide because I've been putting on some weight.
Do a little spin, hey.
But they're for work.
You have that sticker on your butt. You can't wear those out to Starbucks.
36 by 34.
And you have these nice shoes.
No.
In case we decide to hike after Starbucks.
We're not hiking today? We're not hiking today? We're not hiking today?
I feel like I look like that cook or like that nanny from Parent Trap. What was her name? Chessie, I think was her name. Because I have a button down on and I have this thing in my hair, and I feel like that's how she dressed. So I'm dressing like a nanny from a 90s movie that I loved. And I'm not making the bed today because I don't feel like it. It's Saturday. What are you gonna get?
Iced coffee.
I think I'm gonna get my caramel macchiato. Alright, I got an upside down iced caramel macchiato. What did you get?
Venti Culture with caramel. Venti Culture with caramel.
How is it?
Perfect. That's good.
So we just had a Starbucks date for about an hour, so it was super fun to catch up and just, you know, sometimes when you're living with someone and you're married, like you would think you would be completely on the same page, but the reality is like during the week, we're both working on individual projects and things like that, and so it's so nice. Usually we do it on Friday afternoons, but it's so nice on the weekends to just get back on the same page and talk about what we're working on and what's going on in our lives and what we're doing together and what we're looking forward to. It's just so nice. So we did that, and it was really enjoyable and just super fun. So we're actually going to head to the post office right now and go look at some of the PO boxes, because I've been wanting to get a PO box for a while now so that I could correspond with some of my blog readers or people who have followed me, because I've had quite a few people ask if they could send me a letter, and unfortunately I am not obviously comfortable giving out my home address, and so I haven't been able to do that. And so I would just love to be able to receive letters from y'all and send you back letters and just be able to kind of connect with those of y'all who are interested in that way. And so we're going to go look and see if we can find figure out what size we would need and that kind of thing so that we can get that ball rolling, which I'm really excited about. So we're driving through this development that when we were shopping for houses, we really were interested in buying a house here. But as with everything in town, there has been little to no progress over the past year. So they've built these two houses, which are super cute.
This one's going to be really nice.
But all of this phase one was like supposed to be done
last summer.
By last summer, and we're coming up on this summer, and as you can see, there's nothing. It's a really pretty area. It's like really rolling land for Texas. Oh, there's some houses down there.
Yeah. Oh, they put two down here. That's cool.
These houses are so pretty because they don't look like Texas architecture. They're like that farmhouse, that classic American farmhouse look. I like them. Wonder how much these lots are going for.
I don't think they sell them by the lot.
Well, it says for sale, for sale.
Yeah, but they build houses once you buy it.
So you don't get to pick anything?
Yeah, you pick everything, but...
Oh, so that one, that's not going to be yellow. That's just not painted yet, right?
Yeah, this one's really pretty.
Oh, this is the one that we drove by a couple months ago, but I don't like those two windows at the top. When you look at the floor plan, those are both inside a closet.
Or the bathroom?
They're inside two closets, back-to-back closets. But also, I don't really think that's that aesthetically pleasing. It would be prettier if it was just three windows across the top.
No, I like it. It looks like a little face. See, the door's the mouth and the two little closed eyes.
It does. I wish it were just three straight up windows or something, and then you could put shutters and it would be so pretty.
I like the colors, though.
I really like the color.
Gray stone. I mean, gray brick. Gray everything else.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's neat.
Let's see what's up here.
Nothing. This is where I would buy it.
Man, why? Me too. I would love to live in a cul-de-sac like this.
We live close to a cul-de-sac.
With all that land behind you.
Yeah.
It'd be really fun. Why are they not? This is exactly what it looked like 3 or 4 months ago. Like when we looked back in like September. Why are they not making any progress?
I'm not sure. I'm sure there's some kind of paperwork.
This one I actually really like. I think that one, once it's painted and the stone and the masonry is done, it'll be
go out and grab that piece of paper?
Really aesthetically pleasing, yeah. I wrangled Riley into coming to the Dollar Tree with me. I just want to see if they have any cute Valentine's decorations. But he's not convinced. What do you think of this store, Ry?
It's busy.
No, it's not. There's no one here.
Feels crowded.
Here's what they have for Valentine's Day. They have a lot of selection, actually. I want to buy some of these doilies.
not today, but later. And then I want to string them. I have a little thing in mind, make a little banner for our fireplace with those. This is the best place to come for little like random holidays like Valentine's Day, because you can spend like $5 and make your house festive, and then you can save it for the next year. But it's not expensive. Oh, and these are cute too. Let's see what's down here. These would be cute if you got. Okay, they're like little picks. It'd be cute if you got had a bouquet of flowers. Put a couple of those in there. What are you getting? Some Star Wars Valentines?
No.
You gonna send them to your friends? It's cute. I like the ribbon.
Please.
You want that?
Yeah.
Husband, you hold the key to my arm. What do you get?
Look at this for you. You're doing that right now.
I'm not doing a selfie right now. Alright, I'm ready to check out. Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Charlie, come here. Come here. Do you want to go for a walk? Really? You do? You want to go for a walk? Okay. I'm wearing my new shoes.
So we ended up going to dinner at Riley's best friend's house. His name's Matt and his wife Mallory, and he have 3 children. And so we went over there and we made sushi together, and it was really fun. And so we ended up spending the evening with them, which was super fun. And we found out that Matt's twin brother, who is one of Riley's also really good friends, both of them were in our wedding. Daniel, his twin brother, was a groomsman, and Matt was Riley's best man. But Daniel and his wife Jennifer are expecting a baby, and it's their 5th. I think it's their 4th or 5th. I think 5th. They have the most beautiful children. But this 5th baby, they are naming Blair. I found out tonight, which is so fun. And so I can't wait to meet that little baby, because both families, Matt's family and Daniel's family, have just the most precious kids. So it was a really nice night. So I am going to go get ready for bed and head to bed, because we have to be at church tomorrow morning. And I'll check in then. Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and Riley and I are driving on our way to church, and it is so cold outside, and our church is in a really old building that is being restored, so it doesn't have any heat in it. Doesn't really even have any walls in it. The ceiling's falling off. I'll show you when I'm in there if I can, in a way that would be appropriate before the service starts. But it's just a really old building. So I actually brought a blanket with me to church, because it's going to be so chilly, and we're going to stay after the service for a new members class and some lunch that goes along with that. So we're going to be there for a while, and I can't stand being cold. So that's what's going on. It's a beautiful day, though. It's super sunny outside. It's just freezing. So we had a goal today to get to church 5 minutes before the service started, because we usually get there about 5 minutes after the service is supposed to start, along with the rest of the church. So church is supposed to start at 10, and it usually doesn't start until, I don't know, 10:10 maybe, 10:15, because the whole church is always late. So we decided to do our part and get there on time. So it's 9:55 and we're pulling in, so we hit our goal, which is a great start to 2017. Anyway, so I'll show you church if I can, and otherwise I will check in after. stuck in front of the train again. What else is new? Whew, okay, so 4 hours later and we are out of church. That was a long morning. Wouldn't you say?
It was only 3 hours and 45 minutes. Only.
It was great though. It was freezing cold. So stinking cold. I don't even know how many layers I can possibly wear to church anymore.
Well,
It was really cold, but it was good. And so the service was great, and we sang the song "Good Good Father" by Chris Tomlin, which is one of my current favorites to sing in church. So that was really nice. And then afterwards we had, the reason why it was so long is because we had to set up tables and chairs, and we ate a meal from a local Italian restaurant that catered, and then we had like an hour and a half membership class, and then we had to go through signing papers to become members. So that normally church is about an hour and a half or so, but today it was extended by...
We also had communion, which takes...
Oh, and we also had communion. It was like every long thing about church on one Sunday, which I generally truly don't mind. I just kind of relax and just enjoy, you know, spending time with other Christians and with the Lord. But it was so cold that I was having a little bit of a hard time. So I can't wait to get home. I'm going to put on all my comfiest clothes and we're going to build a big fire. That sounds awesome. But it's a beautiful Sunday weather-wise as far as the sun is concerned. But the temperature is very low, I would say. And we're expecting snow again next week, huh?
I think maybe. There's a chance.
Yeah.
Or ice. Probably ice.
Yeah, probably ice, which is actually maybe better than snow in terms of you being off work.
Yeah, if it happens on the right day.
That would be really fun.
Maybe next Monday.
Yeah. Ooh, extended long weekend.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what's going on Sunday. We had a nice time at church, regardless of the cold. I'm just so thankful. We're both so thankful. And our pastor brings this up a lot because he has traveled a lot and worked with other churches in different parts of the world. And we're just so thankful to be able to openly worship and pull up to a church and walk into a church with signage and all of that. Whereas in so much of the world, people are hiding and are not able to worship openly. And so we're thankful for that. And we're thankful for a building, even if it's chilly, because there are people everywhere who don't have that. So counting our blessings, right?
Yeah.
All right, happy Sunday.
So yesterday after we went to the post office to look at the PO boxes, I went online and reserved one and paid for it for 6 months, which is super exciting. So I just printed off the paperwork, so I'm gathering up my stuff, and I'm going to go in sometime in the next week or so and get the keys and get it all set up, and I will share the address with you once I do that. And I cannot wait. So if you like snail mail, go ahead and get ready to send me a letter, and I would love to write you back and we can chat.
It's Sunday night and I'm in my office working on finalizing 3 different plans for my mentees that I have due by midnight tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and finalize them and send them over. And then Riley and I are going to eat and hang out in front of the fire for the rest of the night. And I will check in tomorrow. I think I'm going to maybe do 1 or 2 more days of vlogging, and then I will wrap it up.
Good morning, it's Monday. I struggle on Monday more than any other day of the week to get productive and moving. So I figured a good breakfast would help. So I'm having some oatmeal with some fresh strawberries and a cup of coffee. This is the color, or the type of color, you know, like a grayish blue, that we are thinking for our bedroom. And I think it would be so pretty. I want to get, put it there. Can you imagine it? I think it would be so pretty. I want to get all white sheets and bedding and just have like our bed with a whole bunch of white bedding and then like pretty blue walls. What do you think?
So in my last video, which was 50 random things about me, I asked anyone who was interested in sharing to leave me a comment and tell me a couple of fun facts about them. And so I have a compilation of some comments and I'm going to share 3 of my favorites. Emily shared that she loves to read books based on the season, so she has some books that she rereads every year depending on what time of year it is. And I am such a traditionalist, and I think that's such a cool way of kind of marking the seasons with kind of a rhythm of reading books that she loves each year. So that is so neat, Emily. Thanks for sharing. Marianne shared that she collects vintage luggage, and I think that is awesome. I would love to see a picture, Marianne, if you want to send me one, because that sounds like so neat. I've never heard of anyone collecting vintage luggage, but now I kind of want to. And finally, Hannah shared that she does not like to nap or sleep in because it makes her feel unproductive and she gets really upset with herself. So she is not someone who naps or sleeps in very often. Thank you to everyone who sent me some facts about themselves. Even if I didn't share them in this vlog, I enjoyed reading them so much. I love learning about you guys and where you're from and what you're like and different quirks about you. It makes me so happy. It brings me so much joy. So thank you to anyone who left me a comment on YouTube or on Facebook or sent me an email and shared some facts about you. I love learning about you. You guys are such interesting people, so thank you so much for sharing. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so with that, I'm going to wrap up this vlog number 4. Thanks so much for watching if you watched. And I am starting to shoot for weekly vlogs that are about 30 minutes long. And if you've seen other vlogs, you know that my weekly vlogs aren't literally a week. It's usually about 5 days or something like that. And that just works out really well for me and my schedule, and being able to share over the weekends helps because during the week I'm just pretty much working at my desk on my computer, and that's like not fun to share. So I like sharing over the weekend. I was going to wait to end this vlog until I had my P.O. box information so that I could share it, but I'm not sure how long that's going to take, and I don't want to string you along and make this vlog even longer. So if you are interested in sending me a letter, I will write you back. I would love to find some pen pals. So if you're interested in sending me a letter via snail mail to my P.O. box, make sure that you follow my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/BlairBlogs website. And on that Facebook page, I will make sure to post the address of my P.O. box once I get it. I'll also share it on YouTube whenever my next video is, but I don't know when that's going to be. So if you want to know it sooner than later, make sure that you go ahead and follow that blog page because I'll make sure to post it on there. And I would, like I said, I'm just super excited to correspond via snail mail because so many of you, after I shared in my 50 facts that I love snail mail, so many people came back and said that they loved it too. So it would be really cool to write back and forth to each other, wouldn't it? So you can follow me on there for that information. This week, I would love if you are watching and you want to leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this vlog. But I also would love if you would share something brave that you've done lately. That's something that I'm really working on in 2017, and I know a lot of other women are working on too, is doing things afraid. I think the word fearless has kind of a weird connotation because I don't know anyone who's fearless, but doing things afraid is, in my opinion, the definition of bravery or courage. So what have you done lately that's brave? Whether it's really, really small or it's something huge, I would just love to hear how you're pushing into your fears and pushing past them and being brave anyway. So I'm sure that I will be so inspired by each of your comments that you leave if you choose to share. Again, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on social media if you're interested in connecting on those platforms. All of the links are below in the description box. And make sure to subscribe, because although I have been posting nearly every video to my blog, if you are a blog reader and that is how you find my videos, I'm starting to taper off doing that. I don't feel that it's necessary to create a video and a blog post for every video. So there are going to be some that I'll do both, but not every one. So if you like watching YouTube videos and you want to make sure that you know what new videos I'm putting up on my channel, it's important that you subscribe through YouTube so that you can get those notifications. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing really well. Let me know what you're up to, what brave thing you've done lately, and I'm just so thankful for y'all. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you later. Bye!